What's up, Pisces? Welcome to your end of May reading. I apologize these are coming out so late. The girl's been busy. Okay, I was traveling and meant to do it and brought all my stuff, but it didn't work out. There's just been a lot going on with me, just like I'm sure there's been a lot going on with all of you. But I hope that you've been having an okay May. Um, Listen, last time we talked, I was actually feeling kind of bad for you guys because I was like, damn, it felt like you guys were getting curved or you guys were curving somebody. It just felt like there was just someone in the equation that was like, ugh, and someone that's like, you know. Um, but, but, Pisces, your comeback game right now is strong, okay? I pulled beautiful cards for you guys. I feel like you guys are in a really good place. I hope this resonates for you guys. If it doesn't, check out your other signs, your rising, your moon, your Venus, because this isn't going to resonate with everybody, but I honestly hope this is for everybody because honestly, you guys pulled some really great cards that are leading to some really beautiful things. And I feel like this is a really big time for you guys. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana, and they are some major arcana. You've got the sun, the star. I love having the sun and the star together, and you actually have them one on top of each other. That's really cute. You've got the wheel of fortune, you've got the temperance, and you've got the magician. I mean, things are just happening, and honestly, all your other cards are really great too. Now, there is a chance of you guys feeling a little stuck. Energy has kind of been coming up, this Eight of Swords, this, end of month and probably leading into June. But honestly, with everything around it, I really wouldn't worry about it too much. It just doesn't feel like it's that deep. And if it's anything, it feels like it's something that's like, it's a moment. You know what I'm saying? So your animal spirit card, the otter. I love the otter card. Love it because it's one of the most like happiest, like joyful creatures in the whole damn deck, right? This is an energy of feeling joy, feeling content with exactly where you are, what you're doing. It's a very playful energy, and it's just it's like that I don't know, I just feel like it's a very optimistic, fun, playful energy. So that is the energy that is provided for you guys this month. I definitely encourage you to lean into that if you're feeling a little down, because that's what's available to you. Again, you have beautiful things coming up for you. I think that with this otter card, it's really important that you guys, in this moment, things are going great. In this moment, everything's fine. So really stay in that moment. Don't get too carried away, asking yourself questions or, things that don't matter. Like, honestly, stay in the moment. Don't get too far up in the future. Don't get too, think about the past, because that's where we get depression and anxiety from, right? We don't need either one of those. But I did incorporate this month. I've got this new deck of cards called Empowering Questions, which I just think it's really good. Sometimes when we're looking for certain solutions, to problems, we're not always looking at it from the right angle or like asking ourselves the right questions. So I pulled these cards with the intention of, what does Pisces need to focus on? What's the real question going on? Da, da, da. And these questions could have to do with read or not. This is just something that's good for you guys. And you guys pulled, what if everything is as it should be? How would that make me feel? I love that question. Now, I paid close attention to the word should. Should is a word that can trigger me or not, because it's like, okay, if we're talking about should, whose perception of should are we asking? Like, what if everything is as it should be according to me, or according to the world, or according to my girlfriend, or according to my boyfriend, or according to my mama, right? That should can really sway how the question feels. It really, I mean, keep your shoulds for you. No, like the only shoulds that matter are the shoulds that you feel. Like I am personally and am coming into this place where I'm no longer doing things that I feel obligated to do or that I feel like I should do. What the fuck is should anyways? I do what I feel I want to do, and that is my should, right? So I feel like that's just really important to keep in mind. It's funny because obligation has been a topic of discussion for a lot of signs for this month. So I think that is an energy that is coming up very strongly. I mean, Taurus season kind of makes us question that, right? Because Taurus season, it makes us look at our values, right? It makes us look at the things we value in terms of money, family, relationships, whatever, just overall what we value, what we have. And then as we go into the Gemini season, it really talks about what it is that we know now. What have we learned? What do we know? It's like we go from Aries I am, Taurus I have, Gemini I know, right? So there's a flow of the way that our thought processes are going. And again, a lot of people are dumping the things that they've always felt obligated to do, either from, other people, themselves, like standards they've held themselves up to. So I think that's a really good energy. But let's get into this, guys. So you guys, bottom of the deck, unseen energy, have the Queen of Cups. I love this. You guys are standing in your power. This is your energy. This is you, really tapping into your intuition, really trusting yourself, trusting your inner knowing. This is someone who is emotional and kind and, just really knows how to flow with others, very nurturing energy. And I feel like you guys are really bringing that nurturing energy to yourself in your own life, first and foremost. And I think that's really, really great. And through that, I feel like you guys are getting your blessings that way. But yeah, going back to your intuition too, a lot of you guys, your intuition is stronger, or not even stronger, but I feel like you guys are just trusting it more. That's really good. And I feel like you guys, if there's any hurts that you guys have been going through, you guys are learning how to like self-soothe better. I don't normally get that with the Queen of Cups, but I get that in this read. It feels like the flow of self-soothing, which is probably why from, going earlier in the month, some of you guys who are being curved or whatever, now you come to this place where you've got all these new doors opening up for you, right? It really brings all these new options. I feel like you guys, even in, the face of like defeat or feeling like things aren't working out for you, I think for the most part, you guys really kept your cool emotionally. And I feel like that is really paying off for you. So keep with that, keep strong in that. Your intuition is really kicking right now. Trust it. You know, right? You have a knowing, trust your knowing. Okay. So, Two of Cups, yes, Sun, yes, Page of Wands. Some of you guys are planning some trips. I see a horsey, I see a Page of Wands. Those are both traveling cards to me in a lot of ways. Those can talk about going on new adventures. But Two of Cups, I love this. Some of you guys have come into a place where you've probably found something, I'm going to say something or someone, because it doesn't have to just be love. It can be a situation. It could be a career. It could be, a new tribe of friends, whatever it is. It's this new, fresh energy where there's like balance and love, emotional there, right? I love it with this lion. There's also passion there. I feel like a lot of you guys have really come into something else. It's kind of like that damn Mario song, miss one, next 15, one coming. Like if you guys have been dumped or curved or ghosted on, it's like, okay, that's fine, girl, because I will find someone else next week. And that's kind of what I feel like a lot of you guys have done. High Priestess is clarifying it. So again, there's double messages of you guys really touching or tapping into your intuition, and that's been working out for you. It's actually bringing victory to you, right? Six of Wands. So I feel like you guys are in a really good place. Some of you guys have connected with someone. It could be another another water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but I just feel like there's an intense connection for it to be so new, and it feels like it's almost like like, ooh, I know this is where I was supposed to be, and also I know this is why the other thing didn't work out. You know what I mean? And there's satisfaction in that. So I think that's beautiful. Now with the Sun card, that's happiness. This slipped out. That's happiness. That is it kind of implies that you've gone over a hurdle, right? Over that brick wall, things that have been stopping you, whether it's your own self, other people, your thought processes, whatever. It feels like you guys are really going over this other wall. Things are becoming more clear, truth and everything's coming to light in terms of like what it is that you want, how you see your future, how you see your family, how you see your happiness lining up. And I feel like things are really coming to you. And it is because you guys are standing your ground. You got the Seven of Wands. So yes, it can be a card of being defensive, but overall, it's a card too of standing out. If you think about the original Rider-Waite deck and that Seven of Wands, it is literally a man like fighting people below him, 6 people below him. There's 6 wands poking up at him. He's fighting, but he's got the upper hand. He's the one on top, right? He's the one that's seen. So I feel like by you guys standing your ground and really what is it I want to say? Like sticking up for yourself and like being very firm in your beliefs and how you want things to go and not just like letting things happen to you guys, but you guys actually taking action, it's bringing your happiness, right? Like things aren't happening to you by default. So I think that's something to feel really proud about. It's like the things and the blessings that are coming to you, it's because you're actually doing the work. Now, whether it's physical work or like emotional work, it doesn't really matter, but you guys are doing the work and it's bringing you your happiness. At the bottom of the deck right now, you have that 8 of Wands. So that's communication coming through because of it. Again, I do feel like there's travel on the horizon. Some of you guys may be planning a trip to see this person, or planning a trip with this person, or there might be some distance between. But this is a really beautiful energy of just, I feel like this is what the fuck you guys have always wanted, honestly. Like this feels like this, Pisces, is what you wanted. Now, Page of Wands. That's like a new loyal friend. This is a new trusted loyal friend. It also talks about no, I can't talk right now. I'm sorry. It also speaks to passion, right? All wands do, right? And you can see this phallic object, right? So you guys might be really starting something that you guys are really passionate about. Again, this person could be at a distance because I feel like the Page of Wands with the pyramids in the back, it kind of talks about distance. But it's like you guys are exploring something new, and it's because you guys have walked away from something that wasn't working. Yes. 8 of Cups. So this is all about, you know, oh, I spent time on this or this person, this, you know, this thing. I realize that it's not working for me. I put in as much work as I can, and no shade and no fault to anybody or anything. I'm just done and I'm going to explore something new. And I feel like that's what you guys are doing. And with that, I feel like you're finding real luck with that. Ooh, look, bottom of the deck right now is 9 of Cups. So, feeling emotionally fulfilled. And I love 9 of Cups because 9 of Cups is about being emotionally fulfilled no matter the circumstances around you. You know, it's a person who's sitting there by himself. So it's like, it doesn't, you know, you don't need another person for your happiness. You don't need a certain circumstance for your happiness. But it's like when you get that, that's when you get these things flowing to you. If you can get into the place where you can hold on to your happiness, hold on to your joy, hold on to your good thoughts, hold on to all those things that are like more on the positives, you know, end of the spectrum, then you attract more of that. And I feel like that's what you guys are doing. And a big like piece of that puzzle was to let go of things that weren't working for you, right? People, things, situations, jobs, whatever it is that you kind of had an emotional stronghold to, it feels like by you jumping that out, you can kind of let things flow to you a little bit quicker and a little bit easier. Now, we've got Knight of Pentacles, the Star, and the Wheel of Fortune. I love this. Love, love, love. Y'all got something coming towards you. It may be coming a little slow, but it's coming. Knight of Pentacles, this is actually what's sitting in your environment. This can be Earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, but it's an energy of stability. You know, the Knight of Pentacles, he's a planner. And I feel like this person's coming to you coming a little bit slower because they've had things happen to them in the past, right? There's things that they still have work to do, but it feels like you guys are both in a place where you are doing work together, so it's okay. I don't necessarily feel like this is a earth sign person. It can be. It just feels like it's the energy of it. And again, it feels like they're a little bit slower moving because they've had things happen to them in the past too, right? They've had a hard time too. But I love the Knight of Pentacles because the Knight of Pentacles, that's solid ass energy. Like, that is the planner. That is someone who is taking the time to learn about you. This is someone who's taking the time to plant seeds that are going to grow and be abundant with you. You know what I mean? So it's coming in, and it may be coming a little slow, but it's coming. And I just think that that's because of whatever, you know, everybody has their own stories. So whatever stories and issues they have in their past, they're still getting over that. But I do love that I'm seeing this because I do feel like they're working on it, especially with it being next to the Star. But overall, you're getting the things, you know, all the things that you need to work on. I feel like you guys are doing that too, Pisces. And through that, you're getting your healing. I feel like you guys are very hopeful right now, that things are working out for you. You're letting go of all the things, all the baggage, all the obligations, all the whatever, all these sticks that you were holding that like half of them didn't even belong to you. I feel like you're letting go of that. And that's what's helping you get your healing. It's like you guys are packing so much lighter emotionally. You know what I mean? And the Star card, that's like a card of dreams coming true, wishes coming true. So I feel like you guys are headed in that direction. And a lot of this had to do with, again, letting go of things that aren't serving you, letting go of things that don't belong to you. If people have a problem with you, you know, some of you, it feels like there's been like people who have had problems with you because of whatever, you know, past maybe you could have had. But like, at what point are they going to let it go? If someone apologizes I mean, there's just only so much you could do. It just feels like whatever guilt, burdens, obligations you guys have been holding on to, I feel like you guys are finally letting it go freely. And that's why you've got all these beautiful things coming into you, right? Or coming towards you. And the Wheel of Fortune definitely kind of speaks on that, because the Wheel of Fortune is all about that karmic wheel turning. It's old things, you know, phasing out and new things coming to light. And I think that Scorpio full moon, it was a really powerful one, and it was really powerful for a lot of the signs, and you're no different. I think that has brought some last minute awarenesses that are actually really beneficial to your growth and moving forward in your relationships with people, in your career, and just like your overall personal well-being. So I love that. Now let's see. 4 of Wands. You guys are setting down new foundations. You're moving forward in a different way. If this is a relationship, this is something that you guys are going to find yourself really putting work towards, and you know, possibly there could be some big things in the future, but it just feels like you guys are really setting down foundations for yourself in the best way. You know, this is 4 of Wands. In the original deck, that's like the 1111 card. So things that you've been manifesting, things that you've been wanting, again, wishes coming true. Now, mind your thoughts, mind all that, because you do have that 9 of Wands here too, right? And that's all about kind of being a little scared, being a little gun shy, being a little apprehensive because maybe things in the past went wrong. So just make sure you're not carrying that into a new relationship, because I feel like there's really no reason to. It feels like whatever this person wants to offer you, it's something stable, and there's nothing but good cards really supporting that. So it's just really important that you kind of flow in that direction rather than thinking of anything bad that can happen, because you will accidentally manifest that, right? Now you guys have Temperance, 8 of Swords, and the Magician. Love, and then love. So Temperance card, things flowing easier. That's Sagittarius energy. It's very passionate, fiery energy, kind of like in terms of it being fire sign energy, but it's about feeling grounded and emotional. It's also about allowing yourself, I think with the Temperance and that Queen of Cups, I think it's really important for you guys to allow yourself the space to be vulnerable right now. Because yes. Okay. Allow yourself to be vulnerable right now. You got Queen of Cups again, and then you've got Knight of Swords. You know, have the communication that you guys need to have. You know, I think especially in the beginning, this is a great time to not hold back and just really be upfront about who you are and what it is that you expect. With that Knight of Swords and the Temperance card, I feel like there's a little bit of, I feel like you guys have a real attraction with this person or to this person, but with the Temperance card, I feel like it's kind of urging you, Spirit's kind of urging you, like, take it easy, like things are coming together. Don't rush this, right? Not that I even take you guys as rushers, but there's with this Temperance and Knight of Swords, because Knight of Swords is a really abrasive, fast energy, right? I feel like there's a real need to understand that things are flowing just the way they need to. Now, this might be going a little bit slower than most relationships you've had in the past, and that could be where you're kind of like, ooh, is this going to work out? I think everything's going to be okay. Again, it just feels like this person wants something very solid. You know what I mean? And you're in that place too. Now, look, King of Cups is at the bottom of the deck right now. Love that. And then you've got the Ace of Swords again. So yeah, really communicating, getting to know one another, getting to know one another's truths, being very open emotionally. Yeah, but there's something about the timing. It's either moving faster than you expected or moving slower, but either way, I feel like that's what has you guys stuck a little bit. But again, just like I said in the beginning of the reading, it feels like whatever that stuck energy is, it feels like it's just a moment. I don't feel like it's anything that's going to take over or be too harsh or crazy. With the Eight of Swords, remember, if you are feeling stuck, you have control over that, right? That's our own mental state. That's the things that we're telling ourselves. That's the low vibrational thoughts we're having, and you guys have control over that. So I think you'll be okay. Knight of Wands, I think you'll bust out of that. Again, it just feels like it's a moment. Knight of Wands, that's quick energy. Yeah, this is quick. But then it leads us to the Magician energy, right? This is all about making shit happen, right? On your own terms. This is knowing that you have the power to pull out whatever little tool you need to make it happen. And it's really about confidence, right? Very much about confidence. Yes, and breaking through. Eight of Swords, breaking through that stuck feeling. So if you guys are feeling a little stuck or a little scared in this new thing that's coming up, it's really just important that you just know that, like, look, everything's okay. And honestly, I feel like you guys have more power in the situation than you think. Let the things flow easier. Get to know this person. I feel like you guys are really enjoying this time. But just roll with it. Like, this is really beautiful energy. So you guys got no more complaining. It says, complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, boom, shakalaka, okay? The Magician is confident. There is no question about, can I make this happen? No, he's like, oh, this is what we need to happen? Okay, let me go do this real quick. Like, there is no question. He is confident. He is secure in that. That's where he gets his power from. It's that masculine energy. So I think you guys just really trust your knowing. Again, you've got two Queen of Cups on the board. You've got High Priestess on the board. You've got Star on the board, lots of cards, Temperance. There's lots of cards about intuition, about finding a flow, about finding the balance, and about trusting and getting your healing. So I think this is beautiful. And then you guys got express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So, I mean, do I need to explain that? I don't think so. That's pretty self-explanatory. Please let me know if this resonates with you guys. I hope it resonates, honestly, with all of you guys, because this is cute. I'm really excited to see what this unfolds into, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading, reach out to me. She's vibeytarot@gmail.com. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.